In a land distant from Earth, strength dictated the rules, and the less powerful had to comply. Here, people harnessed spiritual energy to amplify their abilities. The land, brimming with natural beauty, harbored unforeseen dangers. Those with extraordinary powers were not just respected, but worshipped, enjoying a life of luxury. A peculiar desire to conquer the world fueled an organization of formidable warriors. They rose to dominance, amassing top-grade warriors under their banner. They named themselves the Heavens Tribe, believing their strength matched that of immortals. This group gave rise to three influential sects: the Hermits Association, the Warriors League, and the Thunder Sect. They started by conquering smaller kingdoms, steadily expanding their influence. Eventually, the Heavens Tribe made a bold move, commanding powerful empires to either bow down or face destruction. Unsurprisingly, the mighty empires, scattered across the planet, ignored the warning. The warriors of the Heavens Tribe unleashed their might, leading to a river of blood as the powerful kingdoms resisted. After years of conflict, one by one, these formidable empires succumbed to the might of the Heavens Tribe. However, in the eastern part of the world, there were still some kingdoms that didn't surrender to the Heavens Tribe. A powerful warrior emerged named Pratap, and through his actions, he subdued the Heavens Tribe and their three sects. Pratap hailed from a mysterious yet robust village in the Virat Kingdom called Kautilya Village. The kingdom was governed by a collaboration of three influential powers. One was the Shalv family, a wealthy and formidable clan engaged in both business and military affairs. The second power was the Warriors Alliance, responsible for training people in combat, spiritual energy, and even medicine to aid warriors in times of injury. And the third was the Kautilya Village. These three powers formed a united association, each with three leaders, and decisions were made only with their unanimous approval. While there were other affluent families and martial arts schools, they held less sway. Upon receiving the Heavens Tribe's decree, they hesitated on whether to surrender. In that crucial moment, Pratap, the empire's finest and strongest warrior, took matters into his own hands. He defeated several warriors from the Heavens Tribe, sending them back in defeat. This act served as a bold challenge to the Heavens Tribe, prompting more of their warriors to confront Pratap. However, Pratap successfully repelled them all. The people of the kingdom rejoiced and looked up to Pratap with hope. Influential families even began proposing marriage with their daughters to Pratap. The chief of Kautilya village, named Nahar, was overjoyed when the Shalv family proposed a marriage alliance for their daughter, Chitra. Chitra, having fallen in love with Pratap, shared her feelings with her father, Shalv, who was equally thrilled. Without hesitation, Shalv decided to arrange the marriage between his daughter and Pratap. Nahar quickly arranged a meeting between Pratap's family and the Shalv family. When Pratap's parents learned about the proposal, they too were delighted. The Shalv family held significant influence in the kingdom, making this alliance a prestigious one. An urgent message was sent to Pratap, requesting his immediate return to the village. After receiving the message, Pratap also hurried back, thinking something bad happened. When Pratap entered the hall, he was met with the village chief Nahar, his father Viraj, his mother Nitya, and his sister Mira, while on the other side was Shalv, his wife Anuradha, and their daughter Chitra, and Shalv's two sons, Rudra and Bhadra, along with some guards from the Shalv family. "Pratap, you're here, please. Come in, my son," Nitya, Pratap's mother, said, her warm smile welcoming him. Pratap surveyed the room and sensed an air of anticipation, though he couldn't quite pinpoint its source. Despite his reservations, he entered and respectfully bowed to all the esteemed elders in the room. "Pratap, the pride of our village, your deeds have brought honor not only to us but to the entire kingdom," praised Nahar, the village chief, his words carrying the weight of genuine admiration. The gathered assembly nodded in unison, wholeheartedly agreeing with Nahar's sentiment. Chitra, in particular, gazed at Pratap with eyes brimming with affection, silently expressing her admiration for him. Pratap nodded. "I'm honored to protect our land and its people, but could you let me know why I was called here urgently?" he inquired. In response, his father Viraj stood up and approached him, giving Pratap's shoulder a friendly pat with a big smile. "We brought you here because Patriarch Shalv wishes to propose a marriage with his daughter, Chitra," Viraj explained. "Yeah, we've agreed to your marriage, and it'll strengthen our relations," the village chief added. "It's wonderful, Pratap. You deserve a beautiful and smart companion," his mother expressed. Pratap's frown deepened as he glanced at Chitra, a young and beautiful woman who, in turn, looked at Pratap with a shy expression. Pratap turned to his father, expressing his discontent. "So, you all arranged my marriage without even consulting me?" His questions wiped away the smiles from everyone's faces. The village chief Nahar chimed in. "What's there to ask? You're incredibly talented, she's extremely beautiful, and she loves you. This marriage will benefit not just you, but the entire village." Pratap directed his attention to the village chief. "You may be the village chief, and I respect that, but I don't think it's your place to decide what's best for me," Pratap remarked, not holding back his dissatisfaction with someone else making such important decisions for him. "Pratap," his father's voice rang out. "You're not supposed to talk to him like that. He's the chief," scolded Viraj. Pratap's mother stepped forward. "Pratap, what's wrong? We only did this for your happiness." Pratap's straightforwardness and statements surprised everyone in the room. Shalv frowned, visibly displeased, and even Chitra started to feel anxious. Turning to his mother, Pratap added, "What's wrong is that you made all the decisions without even trying to discuss them with me first." "But what's wrong with her? She's beautiful, nice, and would be a great partner for you," argued his mother. Pratap nodded. "Yes, she's beautiful, nice, and maybe she would be a great partner. However, her partner won't be me. I love someone else." Pratap's revelation explained why he wasn't happy. Nitya, Viraj, and Nahar were stunned, while Shalv was visibly upset, feeling insulted. Pratap turned to Chitra. "Miss Chitra, I'm really sorry. I don't mean any disrespect to you or your family, but it's not possible between us. I hope you will respect my decision," he said, while Chitra looked down with tears trickling down her face. "Enough!" Shalv finally snapped, got up, and walked towards Pratap and others. "Nahar, is this why you called us? So this boy can insult me and my daughter?" he asked furiously. Nahar and others got tense, but Pratap remained calm. He didn't care. Nahar looked at Pratap. "Boy, I'll ask once more. Are you going to change your decision?" "No," Pratap replied firmly. "Good. I will remember this insult." With a flick of his robe, Shalv turned to leave. "Wait, father." Chitra came to Pratap and others with her mother and her two brothers. She looked at Pratap with red eyes. "I want to see the woman you are rejecting me for. I want to see how she is better than me," she demanded. Being a princess, she couldn't just bow and concede defeat. Pratap nodded. "Markesh, bring her in." Amid everyone's watchful gaze, two people walked into the hall. A man and a woman. The man was Markesh, and behind him was a woman who walked with a slightly lowered head. When Chitra looked at her, she was stunned, for this woman was extremely beautiful. Not only her, but everyone present couldn't deny this fact. The woman came and stood beside Pratap. Pratap smiled at her, then turned to his parents. "This is the woman I love. Her name is Shraddha," he introduced. "Which family does she belong to?" the village chief Nahar asked, and everybody looked at Pratap for answers, while Shraddha became a bit nervous. Pratap shook his head. "She doesn't come from a very well-known family. Her father teaches martial arts and has his own school for that. But that doesn't matter. What matters is that I love her, and we want to be together," he answered. "I won't accept this," Nahar said angrily. "I don't need your approval," Pratap replied. "You," Nahar pointed his finger at Pratap, visibly angry. "I won't accept this either," Pratap's father declared. His mother nodded as well. "Count me out too. A girl from a mere martial arts background doesn't deserve to be your wife," Nitya said, looking at Shraddha with displeasure. Shraddha looked down, feeling terrible, while Pratap was shocked at his parents' reaction. Adding to it, his sister also joined in. "Big brother, what are you doing? Mother is right. That woman doesn't deserve to be your wife." Pratap was left speechless, unable to believe what he was hearing. On the other hand, Shalv laughed loudly, seemingly mocking Pratap. "Pratap, you can see that even your own family doesn't approve of your relationship. I'll give you one more chance, but this time you must apologize to me and my daughter," Shalv said proudly. "Pratap, do what he says, or your mother and I will disown you for bringing down the family's reputation," Viraj warned. Pratap looked at his parents in disbelief. Not only that, I, the village chief, will expel you from the village for disobeying and rebelling. Nahar added, expressing his anger toward Pratap. As they spoke, Shraddha felt terrible. Tears welled up in her eyes. She lowered her head, intending to leave and not be a burden to Pratap. However, Pratap held her hand, stopping her. She looked at him in shock. Pratap then turned to Shalv and, with a determined look, said, "Apologize to you? How about no?" He locked eyes with Shalv, who seemed taken aback. "Pratap, are you really choosing a woman over both me and your father?" Nitya asked, surprise and shock evident in her voice. Shaking his head, Pratap responded, "Am I leaving you, or did you both disown me? Either way, I won't abandon Shraddha. She helped me, saved me when I was injured, and I love her. I don't understand why you can't accept it." Pratap faced the village chief, stating firmly, "You can expel me as much as you want. You hold the title of village chief, but expecting me to bow to such a weak threat is quite childish." The bold declaration shocked everyone present. The village chief, angered, issued his decree saying, "Fine then, never set foot in my village again." He then turned to Shalv and added, "Patriarch Shalv, I apologize for this. It seems this boy is unfit to be with your daughter." Pratap merely smirked and shook his head, observing the village chief trying to gain Shalv's favor. "Pratap, since you're so unwavering in your decision, I have no choice but to disown you. I cannot allow you to marry a woman of such humble background," declared Viraj. Pratap paid no attention to his father's disownment. Despite adhering to their every demand since childhood, they couldn't respect his one wish. Realizing that wealth and reputation were all these people cared about, he held Shraddha's hand and glanced at Markesh. "Are you standing by my side?" Markesh promptly joined him, declaring, "My loyalty is to you, young master Pratap." Without looking back, Pratap walked away with Shraddha. The onlookers wore solemn expressions. Chitra envied Shraddha's departure, while Bhadra and Rudra, nodding to each other, summoned spiritual energy, forming two swords in the air. "Pratap!" they shouted. Pratap turned to face them, a frown etched on his face. They continued, "You rejected our sister for a worthless woman. You may be a powerful warrior to others, but we believe we can defeat you." Two swords gleamed in the air, with violet energy surging. Ignoring his family's lack of intervention, Pratap unleashed his terrifying aura. Two ice crystals condensed in front of him, spinning in the air. With a flick from the brothers, the swords shot at Pratap and Shraddha. In response, Pratap signaled, and the two ice crystals shot at the swords. The weapons clashed, and the ice crystals instantly shattered the two swords, causing spiritual energy to erupt with a bang. The crystals didn't stop there. They shot towards Rudra and Bhadra at a high speed, much to their horror. "Presumptuous!" Shalv yelled, attempting to form a shield in front of his sons. However, his shield shattered upon collision with the crystals, which then hit both of his sons. Without any resistance, Rudra and Bhadra flew out, blood spewing from their mouths, and fell down, coughing violently. "Rudra! Bhadra!" Shalv and his wife panicked, rushing towards them, while others looked at Pratap in shock. "How dare you!" The guards shouted and rushed towards Pratap. With narrowed eyes, his powers surged again, and sharp ice shards formed in the air. "Kill!" Pratap ordered, and the shards shot at the guards. Screams echoed, and blood splashed in the hall. Everyone looked at Pratap in horror as he calmly spoke. "You expelled me. You disowned me. I accept. I'll never bother anyone from this village, but I want no contact. If anyone harms my wife, I won't spare them. I'll annihilate anyone who dares to defy my warnings." "Wife?" Nitya, his mother, stuttered. Pratap nodded. "Yes, wife. I already married her. I was about to tell you upon returning, but you're just a bunch of greedy and selfish people." Having said his piece, Pratap turned around and left, holding Shraddha's hand, while she looked at him with love and admiration in her eyes.